This video is going to show how to cross the border from Salto del Guairá in Paraguay to Guaíra in Brazil. The border crossing starts just 9 kilometers north of the north edge of Salto del Guairá, and that's where you find the exit point for Paraguay.
So funny enough, there's no official parking on the exit side of this border crossing. We just pulled over here on the side of the road, as you've seen, and across the street here is all the infrastructure. There's a real easy sign you can see that says Migración, and you'll go in there, the guy will scan your passport, then I'll have you stand in front of the camera and take a photograph, and that's it, you're done. Next door to immigration, just on the right hand side there, that's where aduana is, and that's where you'll go to hand in your blue piece of paper, your tip. In order to get it canceled, the guy just takes it, wishes you well, and off you go. Now, here we are. I just got my passport stamped, and between the time it took me to come back to the bike and Angela to go over, the guy's office closed. And depending on who you talk to, either he's closed for the rest of the day, or he's closed for 2 hours for lunch. Doesn't seem consistent. So, I don't know. Apparently there's another immigration office in town, right next door to where we were staying, but that I thought was the immigration office for the other crossing, which is a ferry crossing. So I guess we'll see. So apparently out of the blue, another immigration guy just showed up. So I think Angela got her passport stamped. Here's hoping.
So indeed, Angela got her passport stamped, and we carried on from the exiting of Paraguay to the entrance for Brazil. Now this entrance is a little bit different. It is 1.5 kilometers down the road. There's only one way to go, and you've got the customs office here. The immigration we'll talk about in a few moments. The challenge was the guys here really, like I say, didn't know what they were doing, which makes me scratch my head. I don't know. They gave us a document, but they told us it wasn't a tip. They didn't know how to process a tip, or the guy that processes a tip wasn't there, or something along those lines. I don't speak Portuguese, so we're going through Google Translate. He gave us a document, and as you'll see in our next video, when we left Brazil, it wasn't the right document. But we got something, and we got a note from the guy that says this is what he did, and it was good enough for him, so it was good enough for us. And so we carried on.
Vale.
Once you leave Brazilian customs, you head southeast from there to the town of Guaíra, and you actually go to the federal police station in town, 12 kilometers away. And this is where you go to get your passport stamped. They handle immigration there at the police station. They're only open certain hours of the day, so just note that. Be aware that, at least for us as Canadians, we did need to apply for a visa ahead of time. We went to this website and we filled out all the paperwork and we paid our fee. And it turned around really quick. We got a visa, like a pre-clearance visa thing. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's good for quite some time. And it allows us multiple entries into Brazil. And so while we were getting our passport stamped at the police station, they did ask to see this form. We showed them the form. No problem. They stamped us in. And that's it. We were good to go. So all the best. And hopefully you can figure out where you get the tip for coming into Brazil, because we couldn't. We didn't get in trouble, but I suppose theoretically we could have. That's it. Welcome to Brazil.